Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain #1. I was so excited to get back into this book. Everything that's been going on with Excalibur and Sword of X and all this stuff. Like, I don't know, Captain Britain really gives you a little bit of a break from the normal X-Men stuff and takes you into the fantasy stuff. Also, this book is a bit of a political kind of thriller type of thing. It's really interesting. The tone of the book is really interesting. I don't know that it'll be for everyone, but I think if you are into this discourse that we've been following along with Britain and their kind of hatred of mutants, it's really interesting. Also, Captain Britain just a really cool character because of all the possibilities of the multiverse, and this one definitely ends on a really fun note. So let me talk about the creative team before we get into all that stuff. This book is written by Tini Howard, with art by Vasco, Georiev, Erick Acienega on colors, and Ariana Maher on letters. Um, in this issue, we have returns home having changed. The captain comes home and she's got a whole new mission. With other worlds settled, go read the previous series for all that. Braddock Manor restored, and her brother, Captain Avalon, at her side. You'd think things look pretty good for Betsy Braddock, only it turns out that good old Britain doesn't want her back. No one wants a mutant menace carrying around the shield of Captain Britain, and Betsy's made more than a few enemies along the way. Questless and countryless, Betsy must redefine a role for herself, a fresh take on this beloved character. So yeah, this one, like I said, this one's not as much of the fantasy. There's still some fantasy stuff because I mean this is Captain Britain, but there's not as much as we did with the prior series. This one really turns into, Captain Britain with a captain without a country, which is really weird because Britain's in the name. So anyway, let's take a look at some preview art, and I'll keep talking more about this because Georgiev arts and Arsenega's colors, like they really bring something special to this first issue. And I love that we start here in a talk show because I think that's a good way to just a really fun way to bring in a little bit of context and continuity into your book. And Captain Britain is a public figure. I think it's always fun to see heroes as public figures as well, how they relate. Having to do PR and stuff like that. But then obviously things get immediately crazy as we meet this Captain T. I forget the name of the T-Rex dinosaur, Britannica Rex, who's the Captain Britain of that universe, which is really fun. Like I love seeing the T-Rex with the little helmet and everything, and Captain Britain being there to help her. And yeah, we just kind of get into all this incredible nonsense as things go through. We have an enemy that has come. It seems like a familiar enemy. It seems like something that they've experienced before, but there are more layers to all that stuff. But I just really want to point out how dynamic some of these panels are, and just very unusual. I love the Rachel panel cutting in between everything to kind of highlight all this movement. The crater, just the really interesting point of view shots as well. So yeah, I think this issue, if you want more Captain Britain, I think you're really going to enjoy this. I think Tini Howard's been doing a really fantastic job bringing up and expanding on the mythology of Captain Britain because it is new. It does feel like a fresh take. But like I said, I don't know that this book will connect with everyone. I had a fun time reading it, so I definitely want to recommend it, especially if you're a Captain Britain fan. I think it's intriguing to have kind of like this, person out of place, person out of time, especially because of the supporting cast, like all her family. I think Jamie Braddock, one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, also being one of the weirdos. Captain Avalon, who's always kind of there to support her, but no longer being a Captain Britain. And then, like I said, there's a really fun surprise. Fun depending on who you are, I guess, at the end of the issue. So let me know what you thought about this issue down in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.